peaceful future as its backbone.
Why the heck didn't you stop Genosha?
Take a seat, Logan.
Daddy's home.
This may be his episode.
Syntell Reacton.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you already see the Geekish Network is in the building. Yeah, what's going down, Chuck? Tell the people.
Not much, man. What's going up, people? What's going on?
Listen, X-Men 97, this is episode 8. We are in the part where Bo DeMaio, one of the original creators and the showrunner of the show, says that this is where we need to really start paying attention. And so far, according to IMDb, out of 1,000 views, it has a 9.5 out of 10. Hold on, I just really let that soak in for a second. Dang, this thing's got a 9.5 out of 10, and that's with over 1,000 views. Listen, make sure you stay to the very end, because I know me and Chuck are going to have a bit of a back and forth, a review, if you will, over the things that we enjoyed and the things that we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Apparently, his mutant power includes vanishing from any room I enter.
Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, Cable.
Any word why Bishop's not with him?
He told Beast they were separated in the time stream.
I sent Nathan away to give him the best possible future, and it was
sent
so
him to a
horrible
war
he's
zone.
come back to stop it.
Think of it another way. Your son came back because he needs his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are doing a bang up job.
Show me how he did what he did so well. Be a father.
Some lessons are taught, Scott.
Yeah.
Others are learned.
The hard way, too. Just is what it is.
First Prime Sentinel program. But that ain't the worst part. The Prime Sentinels are created using the same techno-organic virus Sinister infected me with as a baby.
His Prime Sentinels would be living weapons capable of reproducing, literally giving birth to a new apex species designed to replace mutants like humans did Neanderthals.
Wow.
Bastion's evolutionary war lasted 300 years.
So another dystopia where Logan's the last to die.
Like old pieces of tech, Bastion saved humanity by upgrading them. Any mutant who survived was put to work.
Oh, word.
And peaceful future as its backbone.
Why the heck didn't you stop Genosha?
Take a seat, Logan.
Daddy's home.
This may be his episode.
I know all I need to know. That machine killed my mother.
We need to make sure he doesn't do the same to anyone else.
A couple centuries late in the overprotected.
It's crazy when your son older than you.
I shall welcome a new emperor, Professor Charles Xavier.
Dang.
And glory of the
They threw him on the TV.
Speaking of daddy skipping out to go get cigarettes, that damn Xavier was like, I'll be back.
Prime example. I don't hear nobody talk about no black dads ever again.
Are the reports that Xavier's assassin, Henry Gyrick, was found murdered in Mexico City today.
Oh.
because it gives
Will
all
10
mutants
cases
a
of
bad
wine
name.
be adequate for tonight's charity gala, ma'am?
Make it 15. Checks with sloppy signatures still cash. Somebody needs to help those poor souls. The X-Men certainly aren't.
We were trying to keep you people from coming after the professor again.
You people? Well, and I don't believe that a few bad apples spoil the whole bunch.
Yo,
know what?
son is a part of that bad apple
This
bunch.
party sounds super Come on, Roberto. You have a trust fund, and I have good taste.
Roberto ain't going nowhere.
Some retail therapy.
Oh, I'm surprised. I figured he'd be up mama's skirt. Yeah.
Wow.
I should have reached out to her. With the psychic connection we shared, it's as if Madeline's memories are my own.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
I remember.
She definitely has memories of your husband.
And Scott listening.
Oh, yeah. Because they was pillow talking on the psychic connection. Call me now.
Memories are merely dim images echoing with emotion. Does it matter if you heard his first cries? If you remember how it felt to hear them?
That's interesting.
Madeline's blood.
I was abandoned by my mother Mystique as an infant. Despite our shared blood, I was too blue for her.
Wow.
to let go of the past and simply be family. Blood is blood. Family is a choice.
Okay. Over here dropping some bars.
Yeah, drop them bars.
I always wonder, why is Sinister's cape like that? Or is that a cape? Is that something else?
Very own Dr. Mengele.
Look at Magneto. Stretched out in his Speedo.
What's so funny?
I knew Mengele. He could have been so much more, but he settled on being a Nazi pup.
Oh.
Bastion says you haven't spoken a word since Genosha.
You take this collar off and we can talk. Look at that. Held against your own will. Brutal reminder.
I'm sorry. For everything. Forgive me. Curse me. Just please talk to me. You must have something to say.
Not until you take this collar off.
This address doesn't look like any Sentinel facility I've seen.
Like a holodeck wheel or something? I don't know. That wheel was kind of see-through.
He grew up here.
So Bastion is part Sentinel, right? That's what they're trying to say?
Yeah, he's part Sentinel.
Okay.
Oh.
Help an old woman up. Now, please, make yourselves at home while I pack.
What? Who gonna tell Nana?
Guess we play along.
Yeah.
Until you find out who she really is.
Neanderthals were rooted. I see a child who could hear things, not thoughts, machines.
Oh.
And the boy's father, the school janitor, being infected by something from the future. Sentinel technology. Nimrod.
Wow.
Something new. Parts, past, present, and future. Sebastian?
Nimrod out here pulling a Genghis Khan. He's like, I'm gonna put my seed in everything.
You're my son. He's descended of every Sentinel from Master Mold to Nimrod. Mutated, evolved, born.
Wow,
Johnny
he's a
Five is
cyborg.
alive. Yep.
You should have warned us about Genosha.
Well, I did.
So that, okay.
Too long, and people start feeling.
I was thinking he was a Magneto from the future.
Yeah, I remember that. But it does kind of, hint towards, especially with the hair.
Genosha. Overload their bandwidth. Too much to compute. Because when your skin's not in the game, apathy's your answer.
Wow, there's a bar. When you ain't got enough skin in the game, all you got is apathy.
Alliterative allure aside, Genosha's not genocide. It's time management. In 100 years, mutants outnumber humans 10-1. And generations later, human extinction.
So just in case for those that are trying to remember that voice, Bastion's played by Theo James, the main actor in The Gentleman, played Eddie in The Gentleman. Yeah, that's almost like I know that voice.
Too blunt. Mutants spot him a mile away. We need something deadly but discreet. Before today, this fella was your average Joe.
Party in the front. I mean, business in front, party in the back.
Dial up chat rooms to speak freely, to connect. Builders lay off a dozen workers and hire one mutant with the strength of 10 men. The human community is scared. Of course they are. They've been told over and over that the future is leaving them behind.
You said you were building a new Sentinel, not weaponizing civilians.
You sound like a dinosaur fretting the fate of an asteroid before impact.
Dang.
You're the asteroid, Bastion.
Here, let me show you his best one. Painted it when he was 16. The fine.
Wow.
He called it. Like all good art.
She
Yep,
transformed.
I knew it.
Daughter. I knew knew he had her. Yep.
It imitates life.
Oh, Oh, see, now they're gonna have to whip an old woman.
Turn his mama into a Sentinel.
Listen, once you start doing the weird back bends and I'm hearing the cracking and all
look
that,
at Jubilee.
old lady or not, getting these
Jubilee
hands.
done turned into a hot girl. She's like, look at you. You're gonna buy me this outfit.
Privacy.
Oh wow.
Cyborg brain frequencies like Trask's.
Oh, Shorty's gonna change.
Mm-hmm. I feel it too. You're right. You called it.
Ah.
Oh man. It's already 66 or whatever.
Yeah. Order.
I know I got that order number wrong, but you get the gist. Dang. Oh,
my stars and garters.
Everybody.
We must warn the team.
Nah. Man, you better put your paws. Get the paws out. Get the paws out, man.
My creator. But you see it too. Takes a mutation to beat one. Heartbreaking, realizing you're no longer Mother Nature's favorite. And us to face the future. Your
Wow. You're Shorty, dog.
Dang, she kicked you through the door in front of all your people.
Oh, we're gonna see Wolverine.
I gotta talk to Hank about his taste in women.
Oh, well, so much for that. They be punking Wolvie, dog.
They do. They've been fucking Wolverine this whole entire series.
Cable, any of those nifty grenades of yours?
You better put the paws on them. All of them.
Oh, wow.
entire hometown into...
Nathan, Jean, run!
Wow.
All of them.
Nope.
They ran to a plane.
Dang, boy. The blackboard definitely know how to dip. Where'd Juggernaut come from? Oh, that's right. What's his name changed into him?
He's in the basement, right?
Morph.
It was just Morph.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Oh, wow.
This is a nice little new take on zombies, right? There
They
you
just
go.
really
About time,
did
Light Show.
just dip everybody in the sauce, didn't they?
Yeah. It's go time. Dang, everybody got jets out their feet and they didn't even realize it. Oh, the mansion gonna burn again? How many times have they destroyed the mansion?
Every movie feels like.
Yard tin woman.
Oh.
Filthy me out at all.
Man, he getting his
So
butt
we'll be
punked
getting
every
punked again. Come on, Wolvie, do something cool. There we go. Ooh.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. There we go. Dang.
Dang. Oh, wow.
Imagine waking up and everybody's eyes is glowing. Ooh. Ooh.
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mein Freund. 9.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Man with the rapiers. Let's go.
That's my dude. That's my dude.
That's right. I'ma make it look sexy. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, they come
That's
back
a real
together.
problem. Take their heads off.
Look at this fight scene.
Oh. Nope. Oh, that's such a cool.
He's taking them away. That's smart.
Oh, that was awesome. That was pretty cool.
dope.
Yeah.
That was dope. Oh, that was a dope scene.
Oh, problems.
Wow.
That's a whole lot of problems.
Man, everyone could fly but me.
Girl, how to fly, girl.
Nope. Oh. Light Show.
I know.
Oh, we are in go mode.
How you gonna force that man into a seatbelt?
Word.
Wow.
Time to destroy another blackbird. Yep.
They went right into the engine.
Screw it. I'm not doing this again.
The back.
Quit bossing me around.
Hank's gonna kill you. This is the third blackbird in this many months.
Right? Okay, I'm glad that they at least acknowledged it.
But they're taking the plane.
Dang.
What? They pulled the car out the back?
What in the world? They pulled a Fast and the Furious?
Watch out!
He like, watch out, son. Watch how daddy get down.
They're human missiles.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
boxing us in. Time stopping anything when you can't go back. Plow forward.
Oh, the whole family letting them have it. Let's go.
You don't screw with the Summers.
Yeah, right?
Oh, shoot. Look at that. Look at that. She's like, I'm mom now. I'm mom now. He's driving with his foot.
Uh-huh. Oh, the Summers stand
The
up.
Summers.
Yeah, you gotta work on that steering.
Oh, he's gonna land with
yeah,
his
mama.
family.
Sorry.
These killer robots are trying to kill me.
You ran to
gonna
your
turn.
mama and you got powers? Yeah.
We do not kill mutants. We save them. Stand down.
Oh, she got something to do with them.
Meu filho, do what the men say.
I bet she has something to do with them.
It's probably her company.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Sebastian showing up.
That's
Clean.
Like,
I pulled up in the Rolls Royce, the old school.
Put my feet on your couch.
That human wretch let Magneto out. She's lost her mind.
Hey, she did let him go.
Of course she did. Still, too little, too late.
Nah, not with Magneto on the loose. It ain't too little, too late.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah,
You mess with
Magneto's something different.
Yeah.
You just had to let the dog out. Do you understand the futility of your bleeding heart, of fighting the future?
You're a monster.
You're a monster. Oh, easy. Wow.
You know, in Genosha, I felt a lot of things. Pain, grief, admiration for those who fought despite the odds. No one seemed shocked or surprised.
Mm-hmm.
As if past, present, and future didn't matter and never had. Because we always end up in the same ugly place.
Look at him.
Magneto knows us better than Charles ever did.
Magneto was right.
That most of us experience tragedies like Genosha as a bit of deja vu before getting on with our day. Wasn't the death or the chaos. It was a thought. The only sane thought you can have when being chased by giant robots that were built to crush you. Magneto was right.
Oh, he said
They
the thing.
said it.
She said it. He said the thing. Magneto was real. Yo,
look
we can
at
see
him.
it. Wow.
Yo.
Omega level. Omega level. Is that Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Wait a minute.
What? What?
Yo, Spider-Man. Wow. Oh, yes. Omega Red.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had the Silver Samurai, Spider-Man, Omega Red.
We did it.
What?
Saved our hides?
Mm-hmm.
Declared war. Where's the professor when you need him?
He's about to show up right now.
The professor busy partying.
There's the professor.
He's partying in other galaxies. He's back to the ghetto.
Oh yeah, that's him.
I hope that I'm
Xavier,
not too
back
late.
to the hood.
You are way too late.
My
To
X-Men.
me, my X-Men. Yes.
You are way too late.
Look at Storm. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, another really good episode. Oh, man.
Boy.
Let me tell you something, bruh. Yo, my man Bo is just be dropping bangers, man. Bo DeMaio.
He may be the all-star for Emmy season right now.
Yo, this dude drop heat, dog. Heat. I mean, like I said, you know, we don't know about what all the drama and politics is. We're talking about from an art perspective. Yo, Bo drop heat.
Heat all the time.
That's just heat, man.
He's I bring hot fire. I bring hot fire.
Yo, man, they brought in some cameos, man. Omega Red and Spidey, dog. How they gonna bring in Spidey? Yeah, they better not just tease us with that and then not show us.
They're gonna bring in the other Marvel characters. Boy, this may be the thing to start it.
Yo, man, like not DC, Marvel, MCU has been catching some serious flack for them not being able to measure up with the old guard, right? After Endgame. This show alone by itself is good enough to bring back hope.
Yes.
You know, at least if maybe not for the MCU with the live action, at least for the cartoons, because like DC's cartoons has kind of just been running it for a while, right? DC's
running
running
Gambit. Just like, look, we make the best. You know, we don't know about this other thing they make in this live action world in DC, but this right here,
we do this really well. When it comes to comic book cartoons, it's hard to beat DC. I mean, of course, you know, there's Invincible, but you know, that's a whole different thing. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about just between these two factions. Yo, this show right here, I'll go out on a limb and I say it's probably better than anything DC has done as a whole complete project. As far as DC's animation, I know.
Yeah.
I can see you. I see y'all looking at me funny. I see you.
I'm looking at you funny.
Tell me a DC series. I mean, what, Flashpoint? Flashpoint to me is probably one of the strongest ones. Some people say Mask of the Phantasm. That's old. But it's old.
I want to say Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but it was on regular TV, so they have filler episodes. They do have filler. This is no filler.
See, and I know the next thing what y'all are saying, but those are movies. This is a series. Yes.
I'm talking about the movie. I'm talking about the series. Justice League Unlimited.
Okay.
But they had filler episodes because it was on normal TV.
TV.
Normal TV ruined a lot of television.
And Young Justice was really good. Young Justice was exceptional, actually, when you get to the later seasons.
Young. I was gonna get there. Young Justice.
Young Justice is really good. Okay, but I challenge you all, like for real, pound for pound, like episode to episode, like Young Justice. Not every episode was a banger. Every episode of this series has been a banger.
Yeah,
everyone. There are no short episodes. Go ahead.
I'm about to go hard. I'm about to go even harder than that.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking about it now. This may be the best animated property in like 3 years as a series.
Okay, I'm with you with that time
That's
stamp
over.
too.
And when I say animated property, that's over Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, that's see now you talking a little reckless. You talking crazy.
Over Demon Slayer, it may be because Pound for pound.
Okay.
It's tough. See, it's
Pound
tough.
for pound.
Pound for pound. Pound for
Okay.
pound. 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
They have packed so much story.
You
filled
ain't
with
lying.
non-stop action.
Non-stop.
Yeah. And Jujutsu Kaisen has a couple of filler scenes. They don't have a filler episode.
Yeah, that's
they
very
have filler
true.
scenes.
Wow.
But yeah, they don't have that here. Even when Bishop was talking to Jean Grey, it wasn't filler conversation.
Yeah.
Everything's moving the needle in this. Everything.
Yeah. This.
You know.
Oh, that's a big one to stand out, but I'm curious to see what they say in the chat. I'm curious what they can say in the chat.
I'm being reckless right now.
Yeah.
Chat,
No,
I'm being reckless, chat.
I feel you.
I'm being reckless. And if anybody knows how I feel about Jujutsu Kaisen, it is Syntell.
Yes.
I have watched it more than probably anybody on planet Earth. I have studied it. I've studied everything that Animation Studio puts out. Them and Trigger are my two favorite.
Woo. The only thing that I think that is still champion is Arcane. Arcane to me is always going to be champion.
But I don't know.
But you said that was what 2 years ago, right? Arcane was like 2 years ago.
This may have beat Arcane because Arcane has filler scenes.
Yeah, there's no filler with this. It's no fat. It's all meat.
No, it's all meat all the time. This is a comic book turned into animation. It's like every scene, in the good comic books, every scene is filled with action, right?
Yeah,
Everybody knows that. The worst thing you can ever do is have superheroes standing around the table. It's the worst thing you can ever do is have superheroes standing around. Comic book writers know this for years, having them standing around. Marvel made a game. They had every superhero they've ever made in one room standing around talking to each other around the table for a 10-minute cutscene in the video game. That should have never happened. Everybody knows that. They have yet to really do that. They had them standing around, but it was standing around like 4 seconds. Then boom, action happened.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
Boom, action happened.
Wow.
Even with Jubilee and what's his name was sitting down talking to his mom.
Yeah.
It meant something. It was a conversation. That's the type of conversation you have with your parents when you're trying to come out and tell them something about you.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, I'm not hearing that shit.
Nah. Dog, the humor hits, the action hits, the pacing hits. Like the pacing was an issue in the beginning because we just weren't used to it, but now that we're in it, we've said this over many episodes. But once you're in it and you're used to it, the world hits. It always leaves you wanting more at the very end. It's a 10 out of 10 series so far, man. It's so good.
I'm gonna tell you how good it is. I'm watching it alongside Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Watching it side by side. I watched this with you, and then I watched the Bad Batch on my own. I'm like, oh my god, they could have cut this down to 6 episodes. And I was like, Filoni really did pad this series, Bad Batch, because this has they have hopeful episodes. Like that, you didn't need this episode. This could have been 2 scenes in an episode. And so it's like things you think you need, you don't really need. Like Rogue and like Jean and Nightcrawler talking over Rogue.
Yeah.
That was like 30-40 seconds. Here, we're gonna talk a scene about this. We're gonna get this story. We're not gonna harp on it. We're not gonna have nobody staring in each other's eyes. We're not gonna see somebody grab her hand and wish her to come back or nothing. We're gonna actually talk about what's really going on in this. And we're gonna go right into some action.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. See, golly, man. And like, here's the thing, man. I'm worried. I'm worried because this is, Bo DeMayo, however you pronounce it. This is his baby. And I feel that you're going to need him in order to continue this. And we don't know what the reason is, but I'm hoping it's not so bad that he can't come back, because this is amazing. This is dope. And I want it to keep going, but it's just that weird space where you're like, man, why? What is going on to make you be separated from your baby like this? Like, what's happening? It's such a weird
They said he was hard to
space.
work with, but if this is what you get from somebody that's hard to work with, you need to work with. You finally find more people this hard to work with.
Yeah, man. But sometimes you got like I've heard stories about about oh my gosh, what's his name that made Terminator? James Cameron. I've heard stories that James Cameron is tough. You know, he's
hard to work with.
He runs a tight ship, but that's why, you know, you get the quality that you've had. I've heard, you know, what was the oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It's gonna come to me. The Cthulhu one, when they redid
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country. I heard the creator of Lovecraft Country was tough. You know, there's people that was just like, you know, it wasn't necessarily an easy set, but you know, you got high quality out of it. You know, Bill Belichick for the Patriots, tough. You know, but you got 6 rings out of this.
Misha Green, that's her name.
Misha Green, yeah. I mean, you do hear stories about, you know, people that run tight ships, but you get something good out of it, and that is of course us assuming. You know, nobody knows the full story, but that is us assuming. And if that is the case, then you're right. If it's just because, you know, the person is tough and they know what they want, then you're gonna have to need to facilitate this person's vision so that we can keep getting this high quality.
And it's the people who are saying it, right? Like when I hear about these people are tough, it's probably coming out of the division of production. It's producers that are not tied to the project as tightly, but they're tied to the studio or they're tied to the publisher, and they feel as though they have a say in it and they want to pee on somebody's project to say they help make it what it was. Like it wouldn't have been anything if it wasn't for me. You know, them drastic kids. I think probably that has to play in it. And the creator's like, nah, I'm not having that. This is my project. We're gonna do it my way.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying. Are we gonna do what so and so said? And they're like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna do it my way. So when they let him go, he's like, y'all be back. Y'all be back.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's not wrong.
Golly.
They have to be looking at him like, oh my God. This is like a case of Dan Harmon.
Yeah.
The same thing, right? Producers, Dan Harmon threw an ultimatum on him. It's gonna be me or Chevy Chase. And he said, y'all can pick who y'all want. They're like, well, you're hard to work with because you don't listen to us. We're gonna stick with Chevy because Chevy sits there and bows down to us every time. What happened?
The season was boo. It was boo boo. And they came back hat in hand. They came back hat in hand. Oh my gosh.
We're quite sorry for that. Can you forgive us for what we misconstrued as something that was good, sir? Man. It was trash. Yeah.
Well,
because I'm like, man, he's knocking it out the box right now.
Yeah, that part. I am curious what you all think in the chat. I'm really even more curious regarding that. Where does this rank for you regarding animated series or even animated movies and shows? I still think Arcane is number 1, but this is a very good argument to dethrone anything that DC has done. You know, we were even Chuck threw the gauntlet down and was looking overseas to anime. That's a big one. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm curious to see what you think.
You know how I feel about that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know you for real. To make that statement, I know you're for real.
Well, it hurts my emotions to say that. I'm still thinking, should I take it back? Like, please forgive me. Forgive me.
It sparks good conversation.
It does. And it's a merit conversation. It's like, yes. This doesn't give me anything as unique in storytelling as that property does, but this has been around for 50-something years.
Yeah. Hey man,
60 years. It's been longer than that, actually. Marvel's been around forever.
Around since the 50s.
The fact they make this at the perfect timing of a comic book, like every frame is an action frame, and they kept it up there. They may have a couple of frames to slow it down, but those are rare. They're not like throughout. It's like they had to have some conversation in it to tell a story, and so this is quite impressive. I have friends that hate this property. They hate it. They hate this right now. And they hate it. They hate their eyes. They hate the animation. They say it doesn't like the original. Well, I went back to the last seasons of the original, and let me tell you something. It is some of the most overrated caca the last 2 seasons, because I went to college by that time. I was like, what am I watching here?
He's like, why am I doing this to myself? He's like, I love
it's like a 90s action film. It's like a late 80s, early 90s action film. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Hulk Hogan in movies, and that'll help you out all the way you need to be helped out of that.
Ugh. Oh
but
my gosh,
and that's what it felt like. And this is a whole different bag.
Yeah.
This made me think that the old episodes were as good as this, and they're nowhere near this.
Well, that's a good place to go and stick a pin in this. This is going to be tons of fun. Yo, let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. The phone is definitely what did we miss? If you want to check out Chuck, Chuck, tell the people how they get in contact with you, man.
Hit us on the Geekish Network, baby. You can get us up there. We're there covering all geekness, and we're doing it in a different way, a very colored way, a colored friendly way of sharing geekness. That's what we're doing at the Geekish Network. We have a Star Trek show, a Star Wars show. We have a show where we binge a season of a show that let you know if you should binge a season of a show. And we have Geek News, which Syntell shows up usually on a Friday to take a happy hour drink with us. Some libations.
Oh, yeah. Listen, don't worry if you didn't catch all that. There'll be a link in the description. You can get to it. Listen, we love y'all to death, and we're going to catch y'all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace. You stupid, dude. Oh, boy. You stupid.
That was great. That was great.
That was good. That was good.